Hello guys and welcome back to another FPL video. It's been a long time since I recorded an FPL video, but we had a very long 24 week and we had UCL fantasy between those weeks, so it was hell of a schedule. But now I'm back on the grind for FPL and let's see how my team for Gameweek 25 is going to look. First of all, we're going to review the Gameweek 24 team and then we're going to jump into the 25 team selection. As you can see, the sub goal has changed already. I'm aiming for 5k now as I demolished the 2.5k that I set for me. Now let's see if we can reach 5k as soon as possible. I believe that we can reach it and I believe that we can all make it possible. Let's go and see how my team did in 24. I'm a little bit frustrated there, but yeah, the game is the game and the only thing we can do is to look forward. Here is my team for Gameweek 24. Sadly, a red arrow, a 6k red arrow with 122 points. I'm on a red, but yeah, these things happen. So let's start with my transfer. I sold Alisson and brought in Pickford. To be fair, it was an okayish move. Both of them got similar scores and both of them ended on 10 points, if I am not mistaken. So, all in all, a good thing. To justify the Alisson to Pickford mode, I had to bring in Arne Slot and I got him for the assistant manager chip after there was a confirmed double game week in 25, basically on Friday evening. So everyone that was on stream saw me activating the chip and bringing Arne. At the end, Moyes got the better of it and got more points than him, but Arne has another double, so I'm saving the transfer there and I'll be utilizing him. He got a red card, but that red card is not affecting his points nor his availability for the next game. He's basically a placeholder for Liverpool's manager. They put a face next to the thing. So, all in all, good. The sad thing is that Liverpool lost the point at the end of the game and lost the 2 points at the end of the game, and Arne would have been on a lot more points and Moyes would have been on far less. But this is life and this is how things happen. Basically, I feel like Liverpool were in control in the game, but they should have buried it and not let Everton equalize. But let's see how they will answer in Gameweek 25. Then in defense, Gabriel 2-pointer against Manchester City. They trashed them 5-1. Oh my god, those games were so long ago. I barely remember them. But yeah, Gabriel 2-pointer because of that stupid goal that they conceded from Erling Haaland. Oh, nothing too amazing there. Another loss for Newcastle. I think that the form is a little bit gone. Let's see how they're going to perform in the future, but triple from Newcastle now feels a little bit too much. Trent a 7-pointer after the injury in the first game against Bournemouth. Him getting at least 1 point against Everton is a good thing to add to the points tally. 7 points, not ideal, but to be fair, if he had started the game and the right back didn't assist anything for Liverpool, he would have still finished on 7 points. So I don't think that's a big loss. In midfield, Palmer with the 6 points. He's basically not gaining me or not losing me any points. Like, he's just a placeholder in my team. And there is a big injury news about Chelsea. Nico Jackson is out until April. So that will reduce the attacking threat, in my opinion, from Chelsea. But Palmer is still Palmer and I'm going to rely on him. Salah, 58 points. Those that triple captain him won. Realistically, yes, they did win. 29 points, that's a lot of points. 87 points for those on triple captaincy. 12 points better than Slot. If they now activate it on Slot, it's going to be an amazing feat. But let's see after the other managers use their triple captain chip. Compared to the Haaland chip, they're 9 points up ahead. So I would say good performance by Salah. And Mbeumo disappointed. Spurs kept a clean sheet and they kept it at Brentford away. That is criminal. Like, thankfully I didn't bring in Wissa, which was my plan in the beginning. But yeah, all in all, 2 points from Mbeumo, not great. Terrible. It's just terrible. But the other bad thing is Gordon with a 1-pointer. Realistically, Gordon has fell off a cliff and he has not been performing very well, and he's now injured a little bit. He has a knock, so most probably he's leaving the squad. Then up front, Pedro 1-pointer, he got subbed off at halftime. What a disappointment. I have such a big love-hate relationship with Pedro. Yeah, I don't like it how it's performing. Isaac with 2 points. He has been dropping a little bit of a stinkers recently. Let's hope that he can improve against the bigger side, which is next Manchester City. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but all in all, Isaac feel pretty okay with him. And Chris Wood, the star of the team, honestly 17 points. A hat-trick versus Brighton was not on the cards. I almost sold him for Wissa. Thankfully, I had to activate the assistant manager chip and to bring in slot, or I would have been on 15 points less, which would have been awful, and the red arrow would have been astronomical. Still, I'm continuing with those little red arrows. I'm just this close of green, and then I fell short. I need to change something. I don't know what it is. Maybe the chip strategy, maybe something, but honestly, yeah, maybe if I've activated the triple captain, I would have been 12 points up ahead. So in theory, I would have been on a green, but yeah, that's in the past already. Let's look to the future. The bench, I sorted it correctly. Probably wings over Gordon, but I was never playing wings over Gordon, so all in all, good performance from the team. Now let's go and see how my team for Gameweek 25 is looking, because I am most certainly going to do a transfer there, and I already put it into the squad in order to showcase it to you. Let's start with the goalkeepers and the manager that is still active in Gameweek 25. I'm still keeping Arne Slot. He has Wolves at home, and then it's Aston Villa away from home, so Arne Slot will be kept into the side. That's the reason I went with him, because he has 2 doubles one after another. So yeah, I think there is not much to discuss here. If you're on Moyes, you can go for Emery or you can go for Slot, depending on your personal choices. Emery is way easier as he's a little bit more expensive, while Slot is 1 million over. So yeah, I would say that Arne Slot will be a very, very good solution to whoever is looking to activate the assistant manager. If you're not looking to activate it, oh no, really good. Pickford 5.1 versus Crystal Palace away. Crystal Palace have been scoring goals for fun recently, but Everton, after winning the point, not receiving, winning the point against Liverpool, I think will be flying high, and Pickford may be a prime candidate for a clean sheet. Away from home, 5.1. I think he's a good goalkeeper, and I'll keep him in my side. Cahill against Chelsea, he's a non-playing keeper, so for now he will remain in the squad up until I activate my wildcard to fit in for the bench boost. Of course, the chip strategy is something that I want to discuss thoroughly, but I want to see what are the doubles and what are the fixtures regarding the FA Cup around it and how it's going to go. So for now, I will stay put, and after this week I may start saving some transfers in order to fit in all the possible players that I want to add into the squad. Moving into defense, I would say that finally I feel like I have a solid defense for the upcoming week. I have Gabriel against Leicester away, 6.3. I know that it's a lot of money, but Arsenal are bound to keep some clean sheets. They went to their trip to Dubai, so I think that they are about to return into prime form. Of course, they lost Havertz, so Havertz is injured and is not probably going to play up until the end of the season. And Leicester away comes as a difficult time for them. They have Nwaneri, Trossard, and Sterling only fit at the moment. Saka is close to returning, but yeah, I think they will have to do some wonders in attack in order to start winning highly, but they will rely on the defense, and that defense is going to consist of Gabriel and Saliba, and I'm very, very happy to own a player of the caliber of Gabriel, and I will be happy to utilize him in the upcoming fixture against Leicester. Then we have Huijsen against Southampton away. Finally, the Bournemouth fixture run is turning for the better. If there wasn't a double in the upcoming week, I would be targeting more players from Bournemouth, but thankfully I already owe Huijsen. 4.4, I think he's soon to rise in price. He may even rise in price after I record this video, but Southampton away. And a pretty good fixture run is coming Bournemouth's way. They're playing a very beautiful football, and I think Huijsen is going to be a prime candidate to get a lot of the points. And then we have Trent with a double against Wolves and Aston Villa, just like SWAT. I think that he is going to be back into the squad. Maybe his minutes will be managed, but that would mean that he will get the clean sheet at the 65th minute and he will be gone from the squad. And then Bradley will come on and finish the game. But all in all, I think Trent playing less minutes might be something like a gift in disguise, but we're going to see. Then we have Howe on the bench against Manchester City away. I still believe that Howe is a good option to have, but I will be putting him on the bench for now. And Darrell Shea against Aston Villa, 4 million. He's just there to fit the squad and to basically fit the number of required defenders. He is not going to play any games for me, and I'll be looking to replace him on the mentioned wild card together with Cahill. Next up, we have my midfielders. Of course, here, first of all, I'm going to talk about the transfer that I'm going to make. It's going to be Rodgers playing versus Ipswich at home and Liverpool at home. At 5.6, he has been the ever-present player from Aston Villa that has been there and has been the engine behind the team. Of course, Rashford, Asensio, Bailey, Ramsey, McGinn. Am I missing someone? Malen, Watkins. I already mentioned 7 attackers, and I think I'm forgetting someone. Let me think. So I cannot think at the moment, but yes, 7 attackers, and I think the only nailed guy is Rodgers. I was deliberating should I go for Rashford or Asensio, but I think that the double is coming way too soon for Aston Villa, and I would prefer to have the most nailed guy, that is being Rodgers. I think Ipswich at home is going to be a prime fixture for him to get a lot of points, and then whatever he gets against Liverpool is going to be bonus. But let's see how the fixture goes. For now, Rodgers is going to join the team, which frees up a lot of funds in my team. 2 million in the bank, that's a lot of money, which I can use to pivot around the blanks in Gameweek 29 if I don't want to use my free hit and want to save it. Let's see how it's going to go, because now with Liverpool and Chelsea and Spurs and Everton not having a blank in 34, that would mean that the free hit may look a little bit tasty, because we'll have Salah, we'll have Palmer, we'll have Pickford, we'll have Trent, we'll have a lot of players facing against each other, so we'll have some really good fixtures and really good players, unlike last year. So maybe Game Week 34 as a free hit will be an option. It all depends on the fixtures up ahead and the double ups that are going to happen. Thankfully, the next round of FA Cup fixtures is going to be played before the Carabao final, so we'll have more information. Returning back into the squad, we have Mbeumo against West Ham United. I don't know what to expect. Both teams got the full 2 weeks rest, and that is the beauty of it. Oh no, sorry, Brentford got no, and West Ham got the full rest. Yeah. So yep, they're rested. So I expect Mbeumo to start firing again and getting me some cheeky points. Palmer against Brighton. I don't have to explain myself. Palmer price is going down, which is a little bit sad for me, because I bought him pretty high and now I'm losing value there. But Palmer is inevitable in my opinion, and some good fixtures are coming his way. And with Nico Jackson out for the foreseeable future, everyone will be relying once again on Palmer, so he will start to deliver those points that he was missing. And with him losing some popularity, maybe his points will mean something for me, not only being there to not lose ranks. Finally, we have Salah. The triple captaincy have been used by a lot of players, and now is the last double week probably for Liverpool. I see a lot of players willing to activate the triple captains now, which would be pretty good decision if you ask me. This guy is inevitable. This guy is scoring for fun, and I think Liverpool are going to be angry and they will want to show some reaction, because they will feel robbed of those 2 points. Everton earned them, I would agree, but Liverpool will want to win those games. Because Arsenal are facing Leicester, and if Liverpool do not win against Wolves and have a game extra against Aston Villa, then don't win it, then the pressure will be on them and Arsenal will start chasing them and it can get ugly. But I think Salah now is going to be closer to those 200%, and I think I will not lose rank with it. But still, 13.7 with a double, I think it's an easy fit for Salah. Wings against Arsenal, I don't need to explain it. He is just sitting on my bench. Of course, there is a player from Arsenal, Ethan Nwaneri, that I would say one of my Discord members who knows mentioned to me that he is now going to start, and I completely agree. Up until Saka is back, I think that he is going to be starting. So him starting means one thing and one thing only: 4.5 million for a starter in Arsenal attack. Yeah, that's good. So if you're looking for a very cheap player from Arsenal, he is your guy. I will focus on the attack and the captaincy altogether. I will have the attack first discussed. Pedro against Chelsea, 5.5. I don't know what to do with Pedro currently. Not looking to replace him as I don't need to. And I have to use the transfer on a double. I cannot bring Watkins. I don't know if Watkins is fit or not. We haven't heard from Emery yet. We will hear it as soon as possible. And I will update you. But for now, Pedro will remain in the squad because after the Chelsea game, there is an easy fixture and it's a little bit up and down, up and down, up and down. And yeah, last time in the FA Cup, Brighton defeated Chelsea. So let's see if they can repeat the same. Pedro is going to be remaining in the squad. Wood not going anywhere, even though he faces Fulham away. It's 7.1 million. For now, he has a bad fixture on the horizon, but after that, it's Newcastle, after Fulham, and Newcastle have been losing some games, so Chris Wood may score now. Awoni is injured, and Wood is as nailed as it gets. So at the end of the day, I don't think we'll be doing something there. Wood remains into the squad. And Isaac with Manchester City away, I think that Newcastle are playing better against stronger oppositions. So let's see how they will play against Manchester City, and having the coverage of Isaac, who, by the way, I see a lot of players selling from him to Watkins. I think that's a mistake, but that's my personal opinion. The captaincy, no need to discuss it, is going on Salah. Probably may give the vice captaincy to someone else, but Palmer feels okay. Rodgers as a player to captain, I just don't think Salah misses any minutes, so I don't think it's going to matter. But at the end of the day, it's good to place it on another double, so it might end up on Rodgers, but that's a very long stretch. As per usual, I want to give special shout out to the members of the channel: Seth, Florin with 30 gifted, Zach, Oscar Papas Kauser with 50 gifted, and Hem. Thank you so much for being part of the membership group. If you want to guys join the members, you can click the button down, join as a member. Here are the prices in pounds that you have to pay, and you'll be getting some perks for it. Scouser and Florin almost to 100 gifted subscribers, so they're giving the perks, the badges and everything to a lot of players, so they're being shown in the streams. I think it's a very good cosmetics that you can add to your picture. Of course, if you don't want to support me financially or you cannot afford it, you can always click just the subscribe button, like button, comment down below. Those things help massively. Now I'm far away from those 5k subscribers, but together with you, I think we will be able to climb it as soon as possible, and let's see where the path will lead us. Sadly, there will be no deadline stream for me, but I'll be doing a preview stream on Thursday evening. So yeah, I will be talking about a lot of the things around the FPL, as we had a lot of time since the last stream. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how it's going to happen. But yeah, a short hour and a half deadline stream will be coming your way, and we're going to talk whatever questions you have, Q&A, team ratings, all in all. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, subscribe, like, comment, join as a member if you can afford it, and you are not a minor that is spending parents' money. Don't do that. So yeah, thanks so much. I hope to see you on the stream. If not, more videos are going to come your way during the weekend and next week, of course. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.